yada no my alumi yada.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Remember can sampolo me. Whatever lawyer read and explained, I don't need to be a rocket scientist.
Going ahead of the court.
I'm not going ahead of the court. In case remember can sampolo me.
But you're also then going ahead.
No. There is an example. I'm referring to the court's own way of doing things. Look, there are laws in this country. If you show gross disrespect to the laws of Ghana, Ghana will deal with you. This week, how many galamseyers were jailed for over 300 years?
I've forgotten the number, but they all...
21, 22, 23. I was listening to my boss, Bernard Avre, in the morning. They've been told not to do galamsey. They went to do galamsey. 300 years plus in prison. Look, there are laws in this country. And what makes it even more daring is the fact that we have a renowned lawyer running the affairs of this country. You see, when Ketukreku was speaking at the event, he said 2 days ago, we had a meeting with George Afriyie and co.
Did they have a meeting with George?
He said it.
He said it.
He said it.
We have the audio here.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, that meeting was very clear. He was told, Ket was told, that don't proceed
with the election.
With the elections until the court hear the matter.
Okay. So from what you are saying, if that meeting actually happened, it means that he was in the know.
Don't doubt that meeting. The man himself has told the whole world that meeting took place.
So he was
what
told.
I'm not at liberty to say are the people in that meeting.
Okay,
but I can tell you for a fact that he, Ket, and George Afriyie were in and I can tell you for a fact that in that meeting there were renowned lawyers. Proper lawyers, so. Proper. And when in Ghana we refer to the proper lawyer, we know who that person is.
I have an idea.
You keep your idea to yourself. But what I am saying is that
you trying to mention
look,
something?
in that meeting, Ketukreku was told boldly in the face, together with George Afriyie, that nobody should go ahead until the court determines the matter. Okay. And for them to have done what they did, it tells you the arrogance, the gross disrespect this man has for the laws of Ghana. For me, I will never do anything to fall short of the laws of Ghana. And we are looking. On the 12th, we are in Ghana. Nobody should go back door and go and see chiefs like we normally do in this country. Go and see political leaders like they've started. You see, they've already started saying that. Look, you don't openly, arrogantly, disrespectfully do things against the laws of Ghana, and you expect that it should be allowed to go just like that. There was a reason why the minister was not there.
Yeah, I noticed that the minister was not there.
There was the reason why his deputy was not there. There was a reason why the Electoral Commission, who would normally go and look through or do the process on behalf of the house, there was a reason why they didn't go there, because they've all been served copy of the injunction, both from King Faisal and from George Afriyie.
Okay, hold on. Gapster, is it true that the EC was not there?
Oh, Nathan, they were not there. I'm saying they were not there.
We didn't see any sign of them.
We didn't see any EC person. So who were those counting the votes?
Boys,
Nathan, I even drew your attention. I don't know if it was meant to you. It was Aminu Shadow.
Can you imagine?
He was standing closer to you. It was clear.
That's what Aminu Shadow.
Ghana football has come down.
He was like a party agent. That's okay. I'm talking about, because when I watched the video, I noticed some people counting.
They were all Ketukreku employers. Nobody represented the Electoral Commission of Ghana.
Okay.
But Nathan, if the electoral commission was there, they will have their
jacket and
their blue
that,
vest
that reflective blue vest and to recognize them. Would have seen them clear.
I saw people counting people.
You
Not
saw
all people, but
do
they
they have any
issue
EC tag on them on
None of
themselves?
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are.
They are putting down.
And then, do you know, the shocking thing was that some of the police officers that we saw there, and as for that matter,
The police officers. What have
were
they
there
done?
police? You saw some people in uniform. Who sent them there? I'm not sure. And what I'm hearing is that even the Ghana police was served a copy of the injunction.
Okay, so that they would not be
So
there.
they will not be there. So those policemen who went there, who took them there? No more can't be fair now. I'm a fair. The videos are there. We have to take them to Dampari. Papa, who small man, about twame, no twame. I'm a boom like Ghana. Look, we are waiting for what the court will do. And like I'm saying, not even Nanado, His Excellency, can flout the laws of Ghana. Not former President Mahama, Papa, baby, can flout the laws of Ghana.
So first of all, you are saying nobody is above the law.
Nobody is above the law. And if you look at Ketu Kriku, his posture, no more Ghana. Look, is this Ghana?
Oh, you're on my head.
Look at his posture. Look at the way he said, I had a meeting with my George Afriyie, where are you? Come home. Has George Afriyie told you that seven prayed?
Coach, he says he's going to give him an appointment on the...
That was very arrogant, very disrespectful. Look at the tone.
On the World Cup committee.
Look at the tone with which, look at that. Look at the tone which he even said that. Look, if it was me, this is what I would have done. Look, I met my brother 2 days ago. We had a very fruitful meeting. As the leader, I'm going to do everything possible to bring him on board. And I'm going to work towards that. At a very sober, reflective tone. No more, you people did languages and all those things in school. Well, I feel chemistry can be, what I say. But even we, the chemistry people, we would have spoken in a more refined, dignified manner.
You should know how to communicate.
No.
Read the room, understand the times. And
George, then you are shouting his name. What is that? What sort of disrespect is that? Me, I'm waiting for on the 12th. From what lawyer has just explained, no more, I have no doubt whatsoever that the judges in Ghana, the laws of Ghana, will deal with this matter on the 12th. And for me, contempt. Hey, court still contempt. When you are caught for contempt,
it's not a nice thing.
everything that they did there, fraudulent. Look, I'm not going to go ahead of the court. No more. I'll rest my case here. But if we are watching,
Yeah, we'll see what the
we
court
are watching,
says
because
on
if
October
this thing
12th.
goes unpunished, then this country, lawlessness, anybody who that, everybody should be left alone to do what he or she wants. That is basically what it is. But we cannot live in a lawless country, a country without proper law. We cannot live in this country. There must be discipline, there must be honesty, and there must be hard work. That is how you build a nation.
Okay.
Nobody goes scot-free when he flies, especially when, like lawyer said, they were in the. You see, they have 2 injunctions, 2, not 1, but 2,
2 injunctions.
and they've been served by both of them. They've been given both injunctions, and for them to look, all the ESCO members, they've all contempt. I'm a fair contempt because they all knew. As for the general secretary, I reserve my comment. But if on Thursday, no more Ababie and the court, like some of us know, do otherwise to nullify and annul whatever they did in Tamale. La ilaha illallah. No more. Saka wo mi mo lawyer mo we. Ni mi mo ya head the FA la kabo. I will put aside all my chemistry. Put aside, and I don't need to go to law school to be the general secretary of the Ghana Football Association. I rest my case.
Jesse.
Well, you see, I think that honestly, I was shocked. Last week, the argument started raising. Oh, but the injunction has not been granted, so we can go and hold the election. The injunction. Then some of us were on radio saying that, look, there are like lawyer said, there are two schools of thoughts.
Yeah.
But the dominant one is that when an injunction is filed, it is viewed as stay. That's the dominant one. And
but the dominant one doesn't necessarily mean that it is the position of the law.
So be patient for the court. Wait for the court.
So you see.
Just 1 minute. 5th and then 12th. No more
1 week.
What boy? You were drum on a war. Nobody would have died. We will all live to see on the 12th. Now they've given the court the opportunity. When they pass the thing, they will take it beyond 25th. And you vacate the office. You leave that office.
Okay.
You see? So you see, I was thinking that as a way of respecting the court. But initially, the election was supposed to come off on the 27th.
Exactly.
Why did the FA cancel the process? They said they wanted to respect the court.
Yes.
So
this was in relation to the King Faisal case.
Yes.
Exactly.
So it was supposed to have come off on the 27th of September.
Yes.
They decided that they wanted to respect the court. Wasn't that their position? That was their position. So why is it that all of a sudden we started seeing George Afriyie has been disqualified? Then the process that had been stopped because King Faisal had filed an injunction it now began. That for me shocked me a bit. Then the boldness, maybe you see, I think that somebody has told them that the judge will be magnanimous. I don't know. Maybe they know the judge who is going to sit on the matter. Maybe.
Or maybe.
Please. There's no other maybe.
Let me ask.
Or maybe. Okay.
Or maybe.
You are in charge.
Or maybe.
No problem. Okay.
Or maybe they have readied themselves for any legal thing, and they are also bringing their argument.
But
contempt.
But you see, it's shocking. You see, especially for the King Faisal matter, they are challenging the very architecture of the election. It goes at the heart of the election.
Exactly.
That listen, people who are in office, who will be out of office in the next 2 or 3 days, they can't vote for a president.
They shouldn't be allowed to.
Especially, look, can you imagine that in the MPP situation, they would have started the presidential election primaries before they come and go and do regional and go and do constituency and go and do polling station.
But we no more.
But it has never made sense. You see, and what for me is shocking is this. This GFA has had so many court cases, but they have their general secretary as a lawyer. So what kind of advice does he give?
No.
What kind of advice does he give? That look, there was a time I think I was moderating the show. Look, J. Minta said that we have had 10 cases in CAS, and the FA had won only 2. 8 has been lost. There are so many court cases around this administration, such that it's shocking. And even during Kofi Nsia and the others who were not lawyers, we didn't have situations like that. So I for me, it's really, really, really shocking that we keep on doing what we do. Now look, let's look at the repercussions. Next week, we are in court. They go and determine the matter. Then what happens to all this waste going to Tamale?
The money.
The ESCO people, somebody will take traveling allowance. This one will take this. Or, taking all these people, the cost involved. And listen, if George and his people decide to bring attention of the court, unless his lawyer,
they'll do that. I mean, you all.
I'm just doing it.
Talk as if they will do it. They will do it.
Don't worry. You allow me to go.
Okay, you go.
Bottom line is this:
if I were
the lawyers,
safety, you won't be happy to.
The lawyers, if the lawyers of Kim Faisal and the lawyers of George Afriyie decide to bring the attention of the court to the gross disrespect that they have shown, when the court is awarding cost, you see, it's not about people going to prison. No. When the court is awarding cost, they will award it against the Ghana Football Association, and it is their money that they will go. You see, it's not Prosper Harrison Addo's money, personal money. It is not Ket Okreku or the Executive Council. Their personal money that they are going to use is the association's money. That money that transfer, when we transfer players, 10%, they will go and take that money.
You can't give coach teams balls. You give us only 2 balls for the whole
season.
They
will go and take money to pay unnecessary things, unnecessary fees that will be charged by the court. And this is why somebody or the executive, but the executive council, don't they advise the president?
They do.
Or they've all become stooges.
Look at the pedigree of people there.
I can't imagine that Dr. Obin or Mr. Randiabi, Dr. Randiabi, all these who sit on the executive council, they followed Mr. Ketokreku to go to Tamale, knowing that they have been served. Or who is the FA's legal what do you call it?
Team.
Who is the FA?
That's why I asked the question. What if they knew all of this, but maybe they have sound, cogent arguments to make to the court?
You are going to tell the court that court, somebody filed an injunction, but we because we know we will win the case, we went to hold the election. You go and tell that judge that.
Oh.
You
as for the judge,
they should pray.
He's sleeping.
You see. Look,
we'll all be in court on the 12th.
You see,
me, I'll be in the court on the 12th.
See, there are sometimes when you are walking in this style and law hasn't caught you, you think that there's no law in this country. It doesn't work.
You do this,
but the day the law catches you,
Obana.
You see, this country, you can say we always say this joke that the only law that works in Ghana is the union house, the one for male and female. You let the law catch you, and you see that the law works. You see, and I think for me, this level of disgrace. See,
disgrace.
Absolutely, that I haven't seen some before. Look, for me,
I heard the Nigerian man self, was it there? He left,
Amaju Pinnick.
Yeah, he left.
So apparently he chickened out.
Yes, we were told that. You see, we were told that FIFA had sent him
because he came to earlier on.
He was one of those in that meeting Ketokreku referred to. For him, I can mention his name. He was in that meeting with George Afriyie and co. And his motive was that he was begging George Afriyie to let Ketokreku go for another term so that the judge come on. Ovila alata yo. Otilo.
Amadou Penek no. And you see.
When he saw the injunction, he left. He chickened out like he said.
Otilo. Listen. Amadou Penek. If FIFA wants to send somebody,
Amadou Pinnick.
Is Amadou Pinnick in charge of member associations?
He's not.
But if FIFA wants to send a representative, it is not Amadou Pinnick that will send.
We were told FIFA had sent him.
Who came in? There was Justin Fernandez who was who came around. So.
I'm a fair contempt for disrespecting the laws of Ghana because they were told.
But you see,
Amadou Pinnick told them that look, this thing, there's an injunction. Me, I'm going.
You see, for me, I think first of all, people are even talking about 25th and all those things. Sitting here as the
election next year.
I'm coming. Me sitting here, the day they held that Congress in July and initiated the season, by my calculation, this executive council are in their 5th season.
Yes, they are in their 5th season.
And they have breached the statute. They are supposed to be in power for 4 years. So technically, this league that we are playing, one day somebody will go and challenge it. So you see, already there is something hanging in there, and then they've added this disrespect to the court. You see, so you can't understand the mindset, the people who are running. And you know what is painful, Nathan? Mr. Ketokreku one time on radio.
I forgot. I should have brought all those statements.
Mr. Prosper Harrison Addo was on Radio Universe, producer, presenter and analyst. Fred Achi.
If people should send me all those quotes.
Randy Abbey. All these people, they sat on radio. Can you imagine that Nana Butler?
What?
A court has been, has served processes on him. Then he goes to hold an election. That day, this country will burn. If Randy Abbey, those days when you are sitting on Radio Gold, those days when you are sitting on Choice FM, those days when Keto Crimes were on radio and other things. You see, and these people have taken on officials. Then they come and manage our football like this. So, you see, one day, they will tell us, oh, you journalists, you just sit on radio and you make noise. When you have an opportunity to do better, you do worse.
I'm just getting the information for a very reliable source that even Kurt himself in that meeting was given the injunction. The whatever the King Faisal and George Afriyie asked for, they gave it to him in person. Say, this is it. Don't go ahead with the election until the court.
Okay. Let's wrap up.
So you see, I think that essentially there should be no jantualism. Do you know jantualism?
What is that?
Going around to go and beg that.
Nobody should go and beg
there
anybody.
Should be nothing like that.
Okay, so effectively we are saying that October 12 is when the case will be heard, right?
Yes,
absolutely. So
absolutely.
People should just wait.
Okay, so on the 12th we'll find out.
And I hope that the lawyers who are Saka will bring the attention of the court. And then we'll hear what the judges will say.